We are camping. Well, I'm camping.
We're half camping.
We're half camping.
You're camping, I'm not.
Yes, sadly, due to slight
unforeseen circumstances and miscommunications.
Yes, but it's not just us. We have behind us a rabble, and there's more to arrive yet. So I don't know if you can see behind us, we have some, let's just focus in on that. Yep, we have some vans and camper vans and some marquees and tents and goodness knows what's, which is all very lovely.
All very lovely indeed.
So we are back in the field that we were once in. Well, is this the last time we did our camping? It might well be.
I think
last time we did ours.
That's right. When we were here with Tim Tricker
Yeah.
on his own and Bubbles.
Oh yes, our link. We did 2 videos actually, and we did fly the drone. I haven't got the drone with me this time. And
Tim has.
Tim has, and he's got some drone footage. So Tim and Rachel are back here, and Rachel doesn't like being filmed, so
she's hiding.
She's hiding in the little green tent. But we have
Vernon
and Barbara here. Look, with their space age tent. Which looks rather nice. Hello, Vernon and Barbara.
Hello.
Lovely to see you.
And
nice
you.
to see you too.
Sorry to be standing in the sun.
That's right.
And you've come all the way from Alton,
Yeah.
in Hampshire.
We have.
Good old Alton in Hampshire.
Yeah, your reputation spreads far and wide.
We do our best. So you've got a rather wonderful little...
Pay you later.
Yes. You've got a rather lovely little van, which we'll have a look at and talk about maybe a bit later on.
It's a bit unusual.
Yeah,
Yes,
and have a little poke in if that's all right.
Yeah, certainly. Yeah.
But we're just going round to see who's here at the moment.
Okay.
And
Have you seen their chair? That looks amazing.
Oh, look at that. Look at this.
Oh, is that memory? Oh, that's plush.
That is plush.
That's living it.
That's
Glamping, anybody?
glamping, isn't it? That's
We've had the little ones, and
all right.
you know, we've
Yeah.
been there. And
They've outgrown those.
Served in time with the cheap and taffy.
You could say that.
Yeah. And here's the lovely Rachel. Oh, she's diving for cover. But never mind, she disappears. Here is good old Tim.
Hi, Richard. You all right?
Yeah, good, thank you. How are you?
Good, mate. Good.
Your van is looking spectacular.
Thank you.
You've worked very hard on it.
Been a labour of love over the last 6-7 months.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been
Excellent. And now you have a gazebo that travel. Is that a problem as you drive? With
Yeah,
that
flaps a little bit, and causes a bit of drag, and fuel mileage isn't so good
Yeah.
anymore. But you know,
It stops people overtaking you, I suppose.
exactly.
It's safe if you accidentally drive off a cliff.
It's a big
Slow
parachute.
descent.
Yeah.
And I notice you're going shopping today.
Shopping later on. Yeah.
Yeah, lovely. I don't want to tell you that there isn't a supermarket around here for miles, but
Fire pit.
pardon?
Fire pit.
Oh, for the fire
It's a
pit.
fire pit. Oh.
Good batting.
Well, I have in the back of my van a whole load of logs. Look,
Excellent.
I had a log delivery only this morning, and here they are.
I don't think you need a fire.
Oh, but I've got all this lot in here. I think there's enough kindling in there. There's big logs and small logs and
Big logs, little logs, cardboard box logs.
cardboard box logs. Yeah.
sorry, I'll joke.
So plenty to keep us going. But we're hoping that Mr. Suggett is going to arrive, and Nigel Sadler and
Kelly.
and
Possibly dogs.
and possibly Ricky was invited. He said he was coming, but I'm not quite sure. He's been out of communication. So somebody was asking only the other day, what's happened to Ricky? Well, I know he's been busy and he's been travelling in his van a bit.
He's been a bit off radar, hasn't he?
He's been a bit off radar, so his hope is okay. But there we are. And unfortunately, Julia can't stay, as we said at the beginning.
I have to go off and spend the night with the kids. But I
Yeah.
might be back in the morning.
She might be back in the morning. I hope you are, because I'm going to go down in a minute and see if they've got any bacon.
Ooh.
I've got some eggs. See if they've got any bacon in the farm shop, you see. Go down there, get some bacon.
Bacon and eggs.
Bacon and eggs and morning,
And morning.
which would be very nice. So yes, so that is the plan. And of course, my van hasn't changed. It's the same old nonsense that it ever was, but it does have the English flag in there, and it looks very lovely. And here is Julia's car, which The lovely Julia is modelling.
I nearly thought about, well, I didn't nearly think about, I thought about climbing up on a sprawling,
Glad you didn't.
thought better of it.
You might have another dent in there. There's a story with your dent, isn't there? There's a dent here. I don't know
Yeah,
if people can see that, yeah.
some very mentally damaged man who got himself very inebriated when my brother had the car and his now wife. And this fellow took an exception against my brother and attacked them where they were staying in a caravan on his mother's farm. Attacked them with a cricket bat or a baseball bat or something like that. So yeah, this was made by the same bat that nearly brained my little brother to death.
Your brother's okay though, isn't he?
Oh yeah, he's fine.
And in fact,
he went to hospital and
yeah, and as a result of that braining, he got married and has a child. I don't think that was actually the cause.
But thankfully, thankfully it didn't brain him completely.
Yes, and
he made a full recovery.
I'm sure he'll be a great dad.
He is already.
Even if he's got a massive lump missing from his head. Poor bloke. He hasn't really. I just thought I'd say that. Well,
You always say silly things.
Yes.
We're used to it by now, aren't we?
We are. We have a very lovely little camp out at the moment, hoping for the others to arrive. Let's just have a quick look at Vernon and Barbara's amazing little vehicle, because we said we'd look at it and maybe we'll find out a bit more and do a tour or something if we're permitted. But it's what is it? A Seat?
Seat Terra.
A Seat? What, Terra?
Terror, as in Earth.
Oh, as in terror, as in Earth, not a terror to drive.
Not terror like a terror.
No, it is a terror to drive, says Barbara. And it looks like you do this quite a bit, don't you, Barbara?
We've done a few trips, yes.
Yeah,
yes,
well, it looks like
enjoy
you're
it.
all... Yeah, it's great. Well, this is all new to us. This is our first year. Now we've got the van a bit organised. But we might... I was thinking about getting an Ariba puck.
Oh,
You know,
I
like
don't
a
know
little mini caravan.
Oh, yes.
Well, it's not like a... Well, it is a smallish caravan. To tow round, just if ever we take the kids, you know.
Yeah,
Julia's
that
kids.
would be lovely. Yes.
Because these things are lethal to tow, aren't they? These tents.
But don't travel very well,
No.
especially if it's a strong wind.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Grand, grand. Well, I wish the others would hurry up and arrive.
Yes, because I was thinking we've got to go and pay.
Yes, well, we'll wander down to the...
I'll try to work out how to put this chair on.
Ah, well, don't ask us. We haven't a bloody clue. What do we know? Right. Well, we'll wait now until the others arrive and we'll report back as soon as they do. Meanwhile, somebody has been buying some chicken drumsticks. So you might gobble up on those.
Might in a minute. Ooh, lightheaded. I
Oh.
ran.
Did you run? Would that blood suddenly go pumping around your body?
Yeah.
You better have a sit down and play your ukulele.
Oh, what a shame. Very interesting.
Surf my land.
We're all taking the obligatory walk. That's why we're silent, because we've got to part with money. But forgot that Rachel's there. She doesn't want to be in the film. £7 is what it costs, which isn't a bad price. I think
No.
it's very good.
It's a very good price, I think.
And that's £7 per limb. So I've got 4 limbs. I don't know if a head is a head counted as a limb?
No,
No, we're
I
all
don't
right.
think so.
No.
So this is kind of a repeat, really. We're now turning into BBC land, aren't we? Full of
Dun
repeats.
dun dun!
Because I remember doing exactly this, a month or so ago.
Yeah.
But the sun is much lower and it will be dark earlier, and the GoPro's rubbish at night. So
And the grass is green, whereas last time it was
yes,
yellow.
that is true,
Because
isn't
we
it?
were just at the end of a drought, weren't we?
We were.
And as we, were packing up, that's when the rain started. That was the first proper rains we'd had for weeks and weeks and weeks.
And we had a very nice contact from the chap who runs the yurt.
Yes, that was nice. Oh, got a car coming.
What did he say?
Do you know what? So long ago, I can't actually remember now, but it was lovely to hear from him.
Yeah, I think he said come up and do a thing about him. We're
Yeah.
being followed by Tim's drone and and it's coming up. I don't know, you won't be able to see it. You won't be able to see it. Right, so we're going to go up to pay. We're going to have a look in for some bacon maybe, unless it's very expensive.
Bacon and eggs. Well, you've got eggs.
I've got some eggs. So we've got eggs and bacon. So there we go. Look, here's the farm, as we saw before, up over that hedge. Oops, sorry. And I keep thinking I've got the radio mics on, but I haven't actually. So every time I turn the camera, you can't hear me. But you can hear that drone. Well, we just had a chat. He didn't want to be on camera really with Guy
Pickford.
Pickford, very nice bloke, who was showing off his paintings, but we can't really show you them because he was just a little reserved on this occasion. But he did say, come back again when he's thought about it. So yeah. It was nice to actually see that he was there. We've got a car behind us, so we're just keeping away.
Shooting along, they said to go on ahead.
No Nigel as yet. They're coming in about an hour, and Mr. Suggett, Richard Suggett, he will be here in an hour, and the sun is slowly going down.
It is. My coat is on and off and on and off.
Yeah, it is a little bit chilly. I might even put my jacket on. But work is going on. Vernon's been working very hard. Look at this. Our lovely little camp out, and how delightful. Hopefully next year we might do more of these, try and invite more people along if they want to bring a tent or come along, and
and incorporate Bold Explorer walk maybe.
Yes, we could camp and walk, which would be quite interesting. So if you're up for that, do let us know. I'm not sure if the comments are on or off at the moment. As of the recording, there was a glitch on YouTube and I've been completely demonetized. But then so have hundreds and thousands of other people.
It's never a good time for that to happen, but it is not a good time right now.
It's not a good time right now, but we'll tell you about that on another occasion. But anyway, we'll wait for the others now. In the meantime, I think it's time for another cup of tea.
I think you're right.
Get that kettle on.
Get the tea in.
So whilst we're waiting for the others, I mentioned that we would have a little look at Barbara and Vernon's setup. Vernon's going to take us round because you've been struggling here while we went to the shop for the last 6 hours. You've been hammering and nailing.
I have. I'm worn out now.
I bet. And it's very high, isn't it? Gosh, how many floors?
3.
3 floors and a thatched roof.
Yes, yes.
That is amazing how you do it. We might be making that bit up.
We might be.
We might.
Well, you are.
I know, I know. So Vernon, take us through, because this looks the business.
Okay, well this is just an awning, this universal type awning goes
Right.
on, fits on the back of this happily.
Yeah, it does. I like that. We might have to get one of those.
Yeah, it would fit on your van as
Would
well.
it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So it's an extra 10 foot square.
Yeah, I can see the benefit, because I never thought of that.
No.
Because with Julia's kids and stuff, it would be very handy to have that extra space, because they could sleep in the security of the van.
Yep.
And then we can sit out with the wolves at night.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Take us through.
Okay, it's this way.
Look at this.
So we've got carpet.
Got carpet. Sorry, should I wipe my feet?
No, you're fine, you're fine. So it's quite basic in here because it's just the one night, you said?
Yes, it's only the one night.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. If you were staying longer, then you'd have more furniture, I suppose.
I would, yes, yeah. So this area, we just use it for sitting inside if the weather's not very good.
Yeah.
We've got the little shelf unit there, which is handy for putting stuff out when we're cooking.
Look at all that. Yeah, that's nice, isn't it? And it's all quite portable, really.
Yeah, that all folds down and goes into a bag.
Blimey.
So, yeah.
It is a good laugh, this, isn't it?
It is. It's good fun, yes. Just a little solar powered light. Comes on when it gets dark.
Oh, right. Automatic. Don't have to think about
Yeah,
it.
it's not very bright. You can't see anything.
No. Perfect.
Yep.
Perfect.
And then into the van itself, which is a Seat Terra,
Yes.
1992.
Is it?
Yeah, so it was a basic van built in Spain and sold in the UK as a small van.
You don't see many? Do you see many of them on the roads?
No, there's about half a dozen, I think, left.
Gosh. That's 1990.
Hmm.
You'd think that there'd be more than that hanging about, but are they more popular in Spain?
Yeah, very
Yeah.
much so.
Yeah.
In Europe as a whole, they were
Right.
very popular in their time.
Yes.
Um,
It's great. Let's just poke the camera through here because you've got your cooking facilities at the end.
yeah, so we have the cooker here, and this just drops down into this area.
Oh, I see.
When we want to go to bed.
Yes. Oh, right. So it nips underneath.
Yep. And the sink's on this side, does the same thing, drops down into the bottom. There's an outside water tank.
Oh, okay. Connected up.
Yeah, connects up outside.
Hang on. I'm just going to poke and look. There it is, down there. That is very clever.
Yeah, and the water comes on when you turn the... Should come on when you turn the tap on.
Is it not doing it? It's
No.
because we're filming.
That's what it is.
That's what tends to happen.
And the fairy liquid bottle, you must get the fairy liquid bottle.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Do they do those anymore?
No.
No.
No,
Look at that.
an antique that is now.
And to give you the scale, there we go, look. And it's lovely, beautifully furnished, isn't it? It's in great condition.
Yeah, well, we bought it from a guy who's who just used it as his run-around van.
Really?
Yeah, I think he was single, and it was really grubby and dirty in here because he was a bit of an engineer and mechanic.
Blimey, you've done it up nicely.
So
then.
yeah, when we got it, we just put it to one side for a couple of years, and then just before COVID, we got it out and gave it all a good clean up, and I fixed a couple of things that needed fixing on it.
Oh, it
And
looks amazing.
just as we started to use it,
COVID comes
we
along.
know what happens.
Yeah, exactly. But now that you can,
Yes.
and we just get, and the roof pops up
Yep. So
like that. It gives you good headroom.
yeah, I can stand up in it.
Go on,
Shall I
demonstrate
demonstrate?
the standing. Sorry, I'm coming up round behind here.
There we are.
So yeah,
I'm just touching the...
unlike me in my van, because I have to do this all the time,
Oh.
and I'm going to end up as a hunchback, I think, by the end of it.
Yes.
So I'm going to join you if I may.
You can, yeah.
It is very lovely. Look at this.
So,
Oh, you're going to set me up underneath there,
well, this will go up into a V,
right?
and this side as well. There's lap straps there, so it's a four-seater when it's not.
Oh, when it's not set up for beds.
Yeah.
Wow.
So this all goes down flat. These go in. There's
Gosh.
cushions there that go on top of these.
Cushions that go onto, because they drop down. You're talking about the stove,
Yes, that's right.
and so it makes a lovely cosy. It's very cosy, isn't it? And I guess it keeps you nice and warm.
Yeah, yep, it is very warm.
Wow.
Too warm normally.
Is it?
Mm.
Yeah, my van does get warm, but then that's because it's black.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's lovely. And is it a nice drive as well? Well, we'll leave that for your own imagination.
It's a 1.3 diesel, so it's quite slow.
Quite slow.
But it'll do 80 if
And
you
it-
have to.
Can you go up hills okay?
Just about.
Just
Yeah,
about.
there's a
Oh,
gearbox,
marvellous.
so we use that.
And fantastic. Now the lovely Julia has taken the camera so we can get a better view. It's very nice. It's very cute, and of course it suits a couple
Yeah.
very well. You know, as opposed to say two blokes who are just on a rough. Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
two blokes who aren't a partner is what I was trying to get to there. You know,
Yeah.
because you are a bit intimate in here.
Mm.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
family of 6
Yes.
would struggle.
Family of 6, yeah, absolutely. But lovely, and so even in the rain, you can sit inside and still
Yeah. Do you want
cook.
table? Do you want to
Oh, it's going to put the table. Hang
show
on.
you the table?
Shall I nip out?
No, you're fine.
Oh, I'm good.
So these are the two cushions that go over the top of the sink and the cooker.
Oh, I see the table's up there.
So there's the table. If you grab
Going
that.
to get whacked on the head here. I've got it. Oh, it's a nice red table, isn't it?
Oh yes.
And
Well,
it's got a central pole.
The one that came with it was warped. So
Oh, sorry, I've knocked your fairy over.
oh dear.
Don't want to knock your little fairy over.
Oh.
Heaven forbid.
There we are.
Oh, it's even though it's not that big a table, it's plenty big enough, isn't it?
Mm.
And does it? Oh, it does. Look at this.
Yeah.
So you could have it that way if you wanted to sit and look at the view that way and eat, like there. If I was that side of you.
You could. Yeah.
Gosh. Well, there you are, ladies and gentlemen. A little review.
Just need the beer now.
Yes. Did anyone bring the beer?
Yes.
Well, we only brought apple juice and elderflower, so we might go and have some of that. But thank you, Vernon.
Okay, you're welcome.
Yeah, that is fantastic. Let's just ask the lovely Julia what she thinks of it.
Oh, it's lovely, isn't it? Great little thing. Oh yes, because the top's popped up.
Yeah,
No, I've only just noticed that. No, lovely.
I love
You've
it.
got everything you need.
I think it looks great. I think it's lovely. Right, let's. We're going to get something to drink, and still waiting for the others to arrive. I think by the time we finish the video, they'll just arrive.
Did anybody catch on to that? He's looking at his wrist when he's got a perfectly good pocket watch in his pocket.
Oh yes, that's
No
true.
watch.
That's true. Well, here we are.
Look, no watch to speak of.
No watch, but I do have this lovely pocket watch that says it's 6:20. That might be wrong. I don't think it hasn't been wound up for a couple of days. Depends which waistcoat I put on, that's the thing. What time is it?
5:08.
Oh yes, it is a little early. But it's good. 5:08, yeah, it's definitely beer time, isn't it? Right, onwards and upwards. I'm late for a very important date.
You okay? Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I nearly ran you over. I
You
probably
did.
got that on screen as
Oh,
well.
excellent. Mr. Suggett has arrived. Lovely to see you in Alfie.
After a very, very difficult drive.
Oh,
Traffic.
traffic.
Out of Littlehampton.
There's a car driving up here who's backfiring. Apparently they can program them to do that on purpose.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
know that. Vernon was telling us. Anyway, you're here.
I'm here.
Best to park wherever you want, wherever you think it's flat, I suppose.
See you okay?
Here's perfect, yeah. That's great. Well,
Cool,
yeah,
cool.
let you get yourself sorted. But yeah, Mr. Suggett has arrived, which is lovely. And no
No, Roxy.
Roxy,
No, me on my own.
just you.
Just me.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah.
We're going to have a wild time.
Excellent.
Hey, hey, hey! Welcome to the field. Have a camera in your face.
Hello.
Hello, Nigel.
Fierce barking dog.
Good to see you.
Hello there.
How are you?
Hello, good.
Good to see you both. Thank you for coming.
Oh, yeah, good to see you. Lovely sunny evening.
Oh, we've got the weather and everything.
Hello, lovely. Good to see you again. Yeah. I nearly fell on you then. Sorry about that. You can see your.
We now finally have a complete set, although as we said Nigel is unable to stay and Julia will have to go, but it's nice to have everybody. I think Ricky can't make it. I don't know what's happened to him really, but hopefully find out. But we do have everybody here and that's rather great. So we'll be lighting the fires and getting something to eat
Yeah.
before you head off to look after the kids. And that'd be a sad old time.
Yeah.
But you'll be back in the morning.
Yeah.
Which would be lovely.
Hopefully. And I do
Yeah.
say more than just yeah.
Yeah, do you?
I do. Yeah.
What else can you say? Nope.
Nope, nothing.
Nothing.
Brain blank.
Brain blank. Oh well.
This is wood. This
did you say?
burns.
This is hard work going on here. The real hard. Is that all the wood you brought?
No,
It's never gonna last the evening. I mean, it's a.
this is just to get it going.
Oh, is it? I beg your pardon.
I didn't bring any paper on. I figured somebody else might have some paper, but we've got a fire light so
It's very nice there.
Do it.
With the sun behind you. And Mr. Suggett's got a very impressive looking camera there on a very impressive monopod. He's another one that's on drugs, I don't know.
gotta be to be around you.
Yeah.
And randomly, one of the other
The light is fading, and I'm just cooking Julia's and my dinner, which is a spaghetti number, which I've already prepared at home, which is very difficult to do this and hold the camera at the same time. But oh, I suddenly got a camera lady. Julia sadly has got to go, as you know, so we're eating a bit earlier than everybody else. This is looking very nice, smelling. Well, it might not look very nice, but it's smelling nice, and it's full of good natural goodness. Earlier today I went out, shot a hare, skinned it, boned it, boiled it in a bag with some champagne and...
Stop it, you're making me laugh. I'm taking the camera.
So it's got its own stabilisation in, so...
True.
Actually, I need to call you Georgie then.
Yes.
Julia.
Faux pas.
Faux pas. Georgie is my daughter, by the way. Not anybody else. And anyway, I don't know what I was going to say then. I was going to say you were laughing so much you'd fallen on the ground and your legs were in the air kicking about, but actually the stabilisation was brilliant. That's what I was going to say. In the background there, Mr. Suggett has got out a mixing desk and his Dave Double Decks tonight. So we will have the PA system out and we will be doing a bit of reggae dancing. Meanwhile, over there the fire pit is looking pretty resplendent.
Pretty what?
Resplendent. So yeah. So you ready for some grub?
I am, as it happens.
Oh, marvellous. And we're going to be watched by these wonderful people who are making no effort whatsoever to cook anything themselves.
We've got something heating up in the...
Oh, they have got something heating up, look.
Our lamb shanks with peas and onions.
Say again.
Lamb shanks with peas and onions and tomato.
Oh, that sounds very good.
The fire's looking amazing. Doesn't quite show up so well on my phone
Doesn't
camera.
show up as well either.
It looks amazing though.
There's a full moon, it looks amazing, but unfortunately the GoPro just is opened up the lens so you don't really get a good shot of it, but it's the same moon as normal, so...
It's just hung low in the sky and quite vivid. You just said that.
You just said that, didn't you? Hung low.
You said all that.
You said... Sorry, it's just a man thing.
Yeah, you know, I just drone, you know, turn off your droning from my ears for a minute there. Sorry.
Bloody cheek. Well, I'm going to stay warm by the fire. Lovely Julia's going to be heading off in a moment and we're all going to bed immediately. So that's all for this particular video. There might be one in the morning when the light comes back. At least I hope there's light in the morning, because I haven't brought that enough logs. Anyway, thanks for watching and see you later.
Bye.
Oh yeah, Julia,
Bye.
have a safe journey back.
Thank you. Enjoy.
Yes.
Oh, it's gone.
Here.
Oh, you.